Mandatory body cameras.
Get body cameras on.
Those kinds of changes have to include body cameras.
It requires body cameras to be used.
Body cameras on.
More body cameras for ICE.
Where the body cameras?
So Democrats demanded that ICE agents wear body cameras. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem agreed.
There's actually $20 million in the spending bill to further fund the deployment of body cameras. The president is supportive of this decision because we have nothing to hide.
We put $20 million additional dollars in this legislation that they're holding up right now to pay for more body cameras. But Secretary Noem came out yesterday, as you saw, and announced that this would be the new policy.
But now get this, Democrats don't want the body cameras because Democrats are now accusing ICE agents of using the body cameras to surveil protesters and grabbing license plates. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer are now demanding restrictions on the ICE body cameras that both of them asked for in the first place. So let's welcome now GOP Florida Senator and former Florida Attorney General Ashley Moody here. So, you know, is this a sort of be careful what you wish for moment for Democrats?
You know, when I was asked about President Trump and Secretary Noem coming out and saying, we want to make sure everybody knows, we want to be accountable, we want to be transparent with what we're doing and trying to enforce the law, we're going to start putting body cameras on our ICE agents. They asked me what I thought about that, and I said, you know what, they've been saying for a long time that these quote-unquote peaceful protesters, which are really aggressive agitators, have been throwing things at them, spitting on them, attacking their vehicles, I mean, all kinds of things. So I said, quite honestly, I think it's a smart move, and I think they wanted to do this because it shows what they have been up against in trying to rid these communities of those people here illegally that have committed crimes. And so I thought it was a great idea. And it's so funny, we were talking in my office when they did a 180 on this position about body cameras. I'm like, maybe they heard me and they're like, oh yeah, maybe we should think about this.
Well, yeah, it shows exactly what the agents have to deal with on the ground.
Absolutely. And look, at the core, their mission has always been, and you're going to see this play out this week, right? Because they've said, okay, we have 3 demands. No, wait, we have 10 demands. Now they won't even meet with us to discuss what we need to do to make sure we're funding DHS, which includes, by the way, not just ICE and CBP, it also includes Coast Guard, FEMA, TSA. They're not serious. Their main goal is to disband, demoralize, defund law enforcement. That's always been what the Democratic Party stands for. Before any of this even started happening, if they really cared about keeping communities safe, keeping people safe, they would say, okay, states, locals, you work with them, you protect those communities, you keep them safe while they do their jobs, and they would say, okay, let's pass legislation that creates a buffer zone, which I've proposed in my HALO Act, which gives them room to do their job safely.
Senator, I want to get this in, but we have about 30 seconds left. Florida is now requiring drivers to take the driver's test in English. That includes truck drivers of 18-wheelers. There's been a lot of pushback. Why is there pushback?
Well, I proposed this in my Safer Truckers Act, right? We want people driving large semi-trucks that can be very dangerous if the drivers cannot read road signs in English. I believe Florida has now also said for their license exams, they're going to extend it to that as well. Yeah. I think that's very important for safety on our roadways. We should guarantee that across this nation. I'll keep pushing hard for that legislation here in Congress as well.
Yeah, the official language in the United States is English. You should be able to read English. Senator Moody, I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Great to be with you.